Hi, this is the 16th part of this Photoshop tutorial series. If you have seen my previous part, I talked about some adjustment tools like brightness and contrast tools, some levels and curves, and some talk about hue and saturation. In this video, I will start from the same topic. If you haven't seen my previous video, make sure because that will be required for you to learn the topics that I will explain in this video. So in this video I will particularly talk about a bit of an advanced topic, so you might be have to stop or pause the video in order to check out what's going on and try to understand and do it in your own Photoshop as well. So make sure you understand me, make sure you comment below if you have any question in between. Alright, so let's start. You can see that this is an image, and what I need to do is, if you have seen my previous video, if we apply the brightness and contrast layer on it, and if I increase the brightness, you can see that the brightness is being applied to the whole image, each and every part of the image. What if we want to apply the brightness, contrast, or any of these adjustment tools to a particular part of this image? This is where masking comes. Alright, so what I will do is I have increased the brightness. You can see that the brightness have been increased and the contrast have been increased as well. Alright, what if I wanted to apply this brightness and contrast to this car just? Alright, but not the these trees and the road and the sky. What I need to do, you can see that as I clicked on this brightness and contrast tool, Photoshop has already created this layer above the layer 0. Okay, so what it means is this: if you double click on it, it will open up this again, and on the right side you can see that this rectangular whitish rectangle box. Alright, it describes that, if the white color describes in this rectangle that the contrast and brightness will be applied to the whole image. So what is the opposite color of white? And that is the black. Alright, if we apply the black color on this mask, alright, on any particular area of this image, that brightness and contrast will not be affected to that particular part. Alright, so you can see that I need to select the brush tool, okay, and then I need to select the black color from here. Now I will increase the size of brush. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Make sure you select or click this rectangle. Alright, don't select this sun icon but this rectangle. Alright, now I will, as I make sure your opacity is 100%, flow is 100%. Alright, now I will add the black color to this mask. So I don't need brightness and contrast on the sky. Alright, you can see that as I am applying this black color on any particular area of this image, the brightness and contrast is being removed, and you can see that the blackish color is being added on this mask. It shows that the black color shows the area of image on which the black color is being applied will not be affected by this adjustment tool. Alright, right now we have adjustment layer of brightness and contrast. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier that I just want to apply the effect on the car, so let's add the black color on other parts of this image. Okay, so it might not be so accurate, but I just want to show you the idea behind masking. Okay, so I think that's, I need to decrease the size of brush. Okay, so it's not so accurate, but I hope that you have understood the idea behind it. It's a little bit tough to understand at start, but if you do it by your own, first time you will get easier, and then second time it will be really easy for you to understand it. Okay, so this was the topic, and I showed you by using this brightness and contrast tool. We can also do it by other level tools. Okay, so like let's do it with let's remove it. Okay, and click on hue saturation button. Okay, you can see that this hue saturation effect is being applied to the whole image because this mask is white. Okay, you can see that it has been green. Now remove the hue saturation effect from this tree part. What we need to do, we need to add a black color over this mask. Select this mask, select the brush, and then add it. You can see that the hue saturation effect is being removed from these trees. So I think that has been removed. Okay, so guys, you can see that how accurate this tool is and how helpful it can be in various scenarios, and I will be showing you by doing some examples as well, okay, in my second image that I have just opened. Another thing before proceeding to that image, I want to show that let's remove these layers, okay, and just click on this layer, but don't select any of these adjustment tools. In fact, select this icon. You can see that add layer mask. If you click on this, it will not create a new layer, it will add a mask just on the right side of the layer on which our image has been added. You can see that this image was on the layer 0 and the mask is also on the layer 0. Okay, so what if we apply the black color on it? What will it happen? Okay, right now this white color shows that the image that composed of white color will be shown, and the image that is composed of black color will not be shown, means that part will be hidden but not be removed. Okay, so let's do it. This is the brush tool and just start moving. Okay, you can see that the blackish area of this mask, and as I am applying this black color over this image, it is being removed. So you can also say that we can also do it with the help of selection tool. We can select a particular area of the image and then remove that area, but that has some drawback, that has a disadvantage. What if you have removed any area that you didn't want it to remove, or you have to included some part of the image that you haven't included? So right now this is not removed, this is hidden because it is behind this blackish color. What if we want to bring some part of the image back? We will add some white color on it. I will select the brush and I will inverse the color. You can see that the white color is being selected. Now as I apply the white color, you can see that the area of image is getting back. Okay, so the purpose of showing this that you are really flexible, and it doesn't make you feel so bad if you have just removed some part of the image and you just want to get it back. So this really helps you. It just hide the image. As you save the image, it will keep this image as it is, the part of the image that is being removed and the part of the image that is being shown. So guys, that was pretty much it. But before the end of this video, let's do some example. Let's do some practical example. So you can see that this is the image of car. What I will do is I will add a black and white effect, black and white adjustment layer on this image, but that black and white effect will only be affected on this car, okay, but not the outer area of this image. Okay, so you can see that this is the background layer. Now the black and white adjustment layer is this one. I'll click on this. Okay, you can see that the black and white effect has been applied. Now I need to remove this black and white effect from the other part of this image. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to select this mask, okay, and select the black color. Now I need to fill the part of image that I want to be shown in color. So I need to be more accurate. Okay, right now you can't see any difference because the background is white. So So I think that's pretty much it for showing you the practical example that how we can use it pretty well. It has some other built-in options as well. If you just double click on it, you can see that the every adjustment tool will have this icon and this icon. You can see that this icon is similar to this icon right here. Okay, if I click on this, you can also change the density and feather of the this whitish area or the blackish area that is not being selected. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to select this rectangular thing in order to activate these densities. Right now you can see that the density is 100% because I wanted this effect to be applied fully 100%. Okay, if I increase the feather, you can see that the borders of my whitish area is getting blurred, and as it gets blurred you can see that the boundaries of this car is also being getting greenish. Okay, so it's pretty well if you want some images, the border of those images to be blurred and not to be so accurate, this can be really helpful. Okay, so right now, as I explained you some selection tools in my previous videos, you can also select this whitish area of this image by selecting this icon. Okay, if I click on this, you can see that the whitish area has been selected. So it's, you can see that how well this tool can be used. So guys, this was pretty much it. I hope that you have liked it, and I know that this was some advanced kind of topic. Make sure you do it by your own, by using different 3-4 examples. Make sure you do it with your own images and friend images. If you have any question, comment below, and make sure you thumbs up this video. See you in the next part.